What's up, buddy?
What's going on, man?
Not a whole lot. You?
Hanging out, chillaxing.
Yeah. I hear you.
What's going on this evening?
Just chilling out, man. Chilling out.
Nice. Isn't your live starting soon?
Huh?
I was gonna say, isn't your live starting soon?
I'm not going live.
Oh, I didn't know. All I saw online was that you had something going on. It was scheduled for a certain time.
Yeah, it's just scheduled to start replay.
Oh, nice. Even better.
I'm gonna start replaying stuff, and I put back up some of the videos and whatnot. So
nice.
There's at least 18 up.
Oh, you got 18 videos back up. Gotcha.
Probably close to 50 something.
Nice. Even better.
But no, I mean in general, all my videos.
Oh, you got 50 total. Gotcha.
Yeah, but I gotta, because of certain reasons, I gotta be careful with certain things. It's
I'm thinking about going through and deleting a bunch of mine. I think I got over 1,000 now.
I'm sure you do.
I need to get rid of all of them. Just start from scratch. I think it'd be fun. I thought about doing it one of these days, but didn't know how bad it would be.
Yeah, no, I just figured I'd pop in and say what's up. And
I appreciate it.
Did you get that video I sent you?
Which one?
I sent you one of me doing some my little technique, No,
I didn't check it yet. I haven't been on yet. Yeah, I tried to start muting my phones when I'm online. That way I don't get it going off every 10 minutes. I got too many notifications on Facebook. It's like when Andre puts me in a group, I always have to fucking turn off the notifications. Those groups go wild.
Be a good girl. That's all.
You only had me once today, so hey Johnny, how about a beer, huh? A couple of Charles Bukowski's, a couple of Bruce Dostoevsky's, maybe a Mike Brugoslavsky, perhaps a Teddy Bruschi. That's a good one. I think I too want a Martina Nevertonsky. Oh, no, don't ruin it, no. Bullshit, that totally works. No. It does. It doesn't work. It has to have a ski.
You watching that 70s show?
That was all of us. I just thought it was funny.
No.
Show?
No.
I hear Mila Kunis, but I don't know what it is. I hear
Ted.
Mila Kunis, though. Oh, Ted. Okay. Gotcha. I was like, man, I hear the Boston accent, and then I heard him doing the brewskis and I thought I knew what that was.
There's no light in there. I'm going to go in here.
Oh, you're good.
I just don't want,
Canadian, actually, I just listened to that song earlier. It's not a bad one. I like it. I got copyrighted on a fucking effects song?
I did too, man.
On an effects song?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
I don't know, on an effects song. That barely ever happens. I was thrown off.
Oh, man. Yeah, I got a strike last night for playing a whole bunch of crazy music.
A warning or a strike?
No, they didn't even let the video stay up.
Oh, they took the video down?
Yeah.
What up, boss man?
They took the whole video down, bro.
So, I had to download the StreamYard app. I can't sign in on Safari anymore.
You still use Safari? Damn, boss man.
Well, I have an iPhone. What am I supposed to use?
Is that what they got on iPhone? I didn't know that.
Yeah,
most of the people I see that use iPhones are all jailbroken and they kind of use whatever. They use
I mean, I have Chrome too as a backup, but Safari's the web browser. It's that way on Mac too. That's the Mac one. What's up, Rocko?
Not much, man. Not much. You?
Nada.
Warning and a strike. The difference, Gonzo, is a strike. They make your channel sit out for a week or something like that. If they pull down the visibility of it, you can get your. I would rather get my video taken down than getting my channel a strike. A strike is you can't post for I don't know, like a week or some shit like that. Then you get 3 strikes and you take away your whole channel. One time I got 3 strikes on one video. That was bad. That was really bad.
So yeah, man, this the energy, man, is just wild. Like when I spoke with Andre, like I said to him a while back, he's like, I'll never smoke or I'll never, cigarette or tobacco. And now he tells me otherwise, So
Gonzo was just actually talking about this earlier. He asked me if I was being a bad influence.
no, Andre is plenty. Trust me, he's stuck in that. He's in his own way.
Well, I was also thinking, like,
and he even admitted
he's 21 years old. The kid's in Australia. Like, what am I? How am I going to tell him what to do? Like, he's a young guy. He's going to the club, trying to talk to chicks, and he's hanging out with his older brother. Like,
who's oh my god, man!
I feel like I like Sean. I feel like it's Sean's responsibility. What's up?
That Andre does the stuff he does.
No. Check behind the basket. Yeah, she's in there. Come on. One of my cats likes to like jump behind this basket and like tuck away in the corner.
So Jacob, it says that if I want to join the chat, I have to sign into YouTube.
Yeah, because you don't have since you're not signed into everything probably through Safari, then
yeah, I used to be able
your
to just
YouTube
do it.
account's not connected then. Because your YouTube account is usually verified when you come into StreamYard, so then you don't have to re-sign in once you're in here.
No, I know, but what I mean is I used to be able to comment on StreamYard through Safari, but now it says
because you're not connected to your YouTube.
Yo, man, that song is like crazy. Yo, what the hell did AI think, man?
I got him on tap. Bossman, have you seen the new videos?
Of
the videos of Rocko, the AI ones?
Oh yeah.
It's not a joke, man. It's some interesting stuff. Like I don't know how.
I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean it was pretty cool, but it probably pissed some people off. But I'm not an AI, so I mean I have been involved in stuff that I have spoken a lot about. So the AI probably has picked up on a lot of that stuff.
Well, yeah, I think it up your online content. I think that's how it does it.
But I mentioned Ryan a couple of times on here.
Oh, yeah. You definitely mentioned Brian on your channel.
He's hashtagged in every one of my videos.
Yeah.
Absolutely. He's the king.
So I would expect
he's going to knock Devin Haney the F out this weekend, man. Or next weekend. 420. Have your blunts rolled, have your joints rolled, and get ready for a knockout of the night when I tell you. Ryan is a bull ready to be He's been training with Canelo. He's been training with Mayweather. He's been training with all sorts of people. Derek James, Brian. When he hits the pads, you hear the snap. Pow! It's like you hear it. It's like
he's probably connecting even. That's good.
Huh?
He's probably connecting evenly.
Oh, dude, his accuracy is like, I don't know the because you know how they do the press conferences. But those press conferences are like
too loud. Hold on.
They get out of hand sometimes, man. They do. But Devin Haney is not liked in New York one bit. It was all Garcia. Did you see the flags? Well, I can't hear it. Slow.
Right.
Every single day, teaching the masses to fight the Illuminati.
That's right. So I travel through time in a blink of an eye.
To save our children, we must join Rocko and save our children. Ryan Garcia, the clone fighter, joins Rocko on his quest, training unending, despite controls beset. And with hacking and pizza deliveries, Rocko sends them back without ever paying. The lawsuits incoming, the trolls' fears unending. As they are unmasked and properly adjudicated in a court of law. Let's save the children. We will save the children. Hashtag
Oh, that's cool. Hey, man, we can hashtag the hell out of it now, right?
Right. Now,
I hope Brian hears it somewhere. I really do.
I hope everybody shares it.
I know, man.
Get the hell out of it. Gotta blow it up. So what you been up to, boss man? How's life been treating you?
Not bad. Had a very busy week last week with my son graduating boot camp, then taking him out, and then we had a little get together at my other son's house. First time I had all 5 kids together in 5 years, so that was cool, being around all of them, and they didn't fight, so that was good.
You were able to handle your ex and come back one piece.
Yeah,
that was the fear.
Sort of.
That was the fear going into it. You said.
Yeah, I was very, very nice to her. She was very short and snotty and bitchy to me, but
you made it back home and you're fine. No reason to call names now.
Well, I mean, all I can control is my actions, so.
Exactly.
It was very, very nice.
Yo, so is Granny still ready, man? Like, you ready, man?
Granny's still ducking boss man. I don't know. Granny's been ducking everybody.
I'm ready, man. I'm ready for it, man. Like,
Dude,
I'll just be sitting there and I'll just start throwing my fist, just messing around. You know what I mean? I want to hit a bag so bad. I want to get in and start hitting the bag.
When do you get to go? We don't have to talk about it.
No comment.
All right.
That's how we play those. And by the way, Anthony, the police knew who he was and actually told me to stay away from that gym. He was an abusive person, basically. You know, he wasn't a nice guy because they knew his name right away. Oh, the ESPN fighter. Yeah. 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 Yup. Yup. I didn't fall into it. I didn't fall into it at all. I don't care. He could take his gym and shove it up as you know what. That's he told me the minute I called, he said, "This is a fighting gym." So like if whatever, he was given his black belt. He definitely did not earn his black belt. That's for sure. Because believe in what you're told from somebody, whoever that person is. Whoever.
If they're at a gym and they say they have a black belt, most of the time, probably do.
Not necessarily. What I mean is, it's given.
Not necessarily.
It's given. What sometimes happens is a black belt is given. It's not earned. Meaning, they're different. They will beat the shit out of their students, and you know what I mean. They are very, very.
So I don't think being a black belt makes you a good coach.
No, it's sometimes
those people that aren't legitimate, legitimate black belts, they get called out by legitimate black belts, and they'll show up at your gym and fucking challenge you. Like I've seen, there's all kinds of videos online of jiu-jitsu guys that go in and you gotta take down these
bouts and stuff.
Yeah, they just show up and look at you. Like most black belts will roll with any other black belt if they're really a black belt. Like that's how grapplers are. They're down for rolling with anybody.
I'm not.
That's why I said there's a little mix. I thought it was fun. I'm like,
we're boxing. That's it.
You want box?
Yeah, man. I want chin checks. I want body shots. That's where I want to go for. That's my aim.
It sounds like your first bout with the guy is about 200 pounds. You won't be going body shots with.
But then the other guys, whoever it is, because it could be anybody before then. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta get some more.
Run into somebody could hear about me through the grapevine, through my friend, because he knows a lot of people. And they might say, oh, well, we want, you know what I mean? He's practicing, or if they see videos and, there's somebody in my weight class at that time and says, hey, you want to, you know what I mean? Like go at it just for practice. You know what I mean? Like just to get in there and get the feel. And so I can get my chin, my chin right. So
you'll figure out what sparring is. It's kind of what you're describing, but you'd have to learn how to do it. Sparring's fun.
I did. I sparred in Taekwondo. I did. I sparred. And I have a pretty nice kick when I work. I got to work on my kick, but I have a really nice kick. My sensei always said that. I broke the brown board when I was like 10 years old. And he said it's all because I knew that, when I was in the art, it was like I was in it. I knew, you know what I mean? I had a built-in schedule where, like, I was doing really good for myself, but I had an abusive, unfortunately, somebody that my mother was, seeing at the time, abusing her as well, and he became just vile, and we ended up moving, and it cut. He stopped paying for the arts and for Taekwondo, and I was going solidly, bro. I made it. I want to say close to a red belt. I made it. And he took everything, all the belts, everything. I had a case. My dad built it. And it would roll the belts up, right? Whenever I finished, and there'd be a little piece of plexiglass, and you slide it out, and then you could just slide the belt in, slide it back out. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. A little container for it.
sucks, man. It really does. We even had in my Taekwondo, the school I went to, we even had a belt called the camouflage belt. No lie. We had a belt camo. Yeah. Oh,
What
yeah,
kind
it
of
was
ranking
cool.
is that? Is
Huh?
that a higher ranking? You just buy it. I said, what was that like a higher ranking, the camo belt?
It was a very difficult belt because you had to know bunch of different katas. You had to know a bunch of different stances. You know what I mean? And what I would do is like when I get into something and I get into it and I get really into it, I invest a lot of my time into it. You understand? Even when I'm not in it, like so to speak, I'm at home, I'm looking in the mirror, I'm practicing my katas. You know what I mean? I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to. So when I go to my training, I can advance to that next or competition or whatever. You know what I mean? Like a training, or not training. I mean, they called it something. I don't know if you want to call it a competition, a ranking or something where you go up in a belt. Like he'd call us up one by one and say he's going for belt. You know what I mean? And then you'd either pass or you fail. And green belt, then it goes. I think after camo came green, then yellow, then blue, then high blue with a black stripe through it, then red. So I was at about, I'd say, close to a high blue with the black stripe through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. It sucks, man, because I could have went further with it. I really could have, and kind of just let it all fall to the wayside.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it was that many years ago.
I regret a lot of it because I could have been in championships by now. You know what I mean? Like, serious. And that was the type of
school they were. It's hard taking that big of a break off and still retaining all those skills.
Well, I still know like my high block, my low block, my inner form block, and my punch throwing in, and then, knees and kicks and, it just takes a little bit of work to get back into it. And mind will like, whoa, how did I remember all this? You know what I mean? Like, it will never leave your mind. It's just how hard am I willing to really go at it? You know what I mean? Like, really, really go at it. Like, I mean, when I go in front of that bag, think of that bag is not just one person, but whoever. You have to be very competitive, unfortunately, in some of it. You do. And you have to, never mind.
You don't know who Farva is, boss man? You ever seen Super
Troopers? Never heard of him.
Who?
Farva from Super Troopers.
What about him?
Heard of that movie?
They were saying boss man looked like him.
Oh.
In the picture, I'm assuming.
So I don't know, man. I'm saying it's gonna be rough, but at the same time, it's gonna be worth it. Because at the end of the day, Jacob's a wonderful promoter. I can't with any of it.
Oh yeah. Regardless, I'll be able to get you guys. I'll be able to pay for you guys fights to set it up and everything, agreement, all that. I can get you guys that much.
I really want to push for where I train hard enough that it can go pay-per-views. You know what I mean? Like pay-per-views. And I'd be like an underdog, first of all. You know what I mean? So I just don't know where he wants to do it. That's the whole thing. You know what I
There's
mean?
there's no way in hell you guys sell pay-per-view for that fight. Not a
Well,
real one. That's why I said you cut out
we
pay-per-view.
can create our own.
That's
We
why I
can
said
create our own.
you're better off cutting out the overhead and just doing fucking make people pay for a StreamYard link and they can all watch.
We could do it on our own.
Yeah.
That's what I mean by paper. You know, you understand that's what I mean. That's what
Yeah.
That's what I was talking about. Not, but it could draw attention. You know what I mean? With promos, you never know. One thing is always good, and in the sports, people are into that stuff. They're into watching. You know what I mean? Like bouts and
I'd be interested.
Bouts, me getting in, like, yo,
If I got to do you and little me in a face off, then
oh no, dude.
Yeah.
Man, no.
I can tell
that is not gonna be I just hope that nobody ends up acting, that's why I'm bringing my guy with me so I don't get too angry. You know what I mean?
Oh, don't worry. I'll keep the two of you separated. Don't worry. I'll be your dad.
Yeah, but it don't matter if something's said. I might, you know what I mean? Like, hey, you got to go face to face, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
And that's when you get right down in. You get right down in, man, and you let it be known. You let it be known. That's it. Hey, that's the way it will sell on the internet. That's what I'm saying. It will definitely. You gotta pop it off and make it look. That's what I'm saying. Like maybe when I poke sometimes, little me, if you're listening, if I poke at you sometimes, it's just I'm fucking with you. I'm trying to get you to poke back so we can just start like something stupid. So, man, you don't know, man. People are weird on the web. They will pay money for stuff. I'm telling you right now. Think about it. 2 years from now, how much you really honest. Like if you're doing promos saying fuck Rocko, you know what I mean? I'm gonna knock him out, da 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 da. People eventually are gonna see this. It's gonna.
Oh no, I legitimately think he wants to punch you. I don't think you got to try to sell it. Like I think he really wants to hit you, man.
I do. Fight you. Hey, look, man. That
I
makes.
I don't think you got to get him to turn it on at all.
Just the two of us. We can make it. We try. Oh boy. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, cupcake. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh man. I love the bout with you right now. Why don't you get up on here and let's bout?
You can run away. Last time you came on, you took off.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't really.
What's the fun in that?
It is what it is. It is what it is. If it happened, it happened. But the granny thing, I watched it again. I was laughing my ass off.
Oh yeah, Granny one was funny.
I know
Granny's good. Granny's good,
me, dude.
Granny doesn't despise you and like want to fight you, but like Granny would be down for fighting about anybody.
Yeah, but I don't want it to turn in with Granny something that might end up getting ugly.
No, like
I get punched in the face.
Legit, he wants to probably fuck you up. Like if I had to guess, if you guys are like set up to actually fight, yeah, I think he would try to hurt you. Like if it was a sanctioned fight, yeah, he would try to get you.
Well, yeah, you got to tag me though.
See, Granny on the other hand, he'd be like taking a shot.
That's where I need to be, really quick. Work on
I'm saying, Granny's a different animal you're dealing with. Granny would take a drink before he'd chug a beer. Like Lil Me would probably come ready to fight. Like, I legitimately think he's ready to fight.
I
Yeah.
understand, but, you know, I got to get myself correct. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because fair is fair. Fair is fair. You're coming in, right, saying at 210, right? So how the hell am I going to, you know what I'm saying, box at, you know, I mean, it might be different with the weight with boxing. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know that. I'm not that well versed. So, you know, I'm not going to sit there and say I am. It's one thing I'm not going to do. But please stop. No. It's not necessary.
Yes, sir.
I have a girlfriend that's from
right.
somewhere else.
Wait a minute, that's Boss Man. Boss Man, stop that. Is that Boss Man?
I don't know, man, but I'm not getting involved. I'm not. I trust me. I already am aware of things that I do feel a little bit stalked. I do. I'm not gonna lie. I do. And I really been leaving people alone on a real note. Like, I don't bother people. People just seem to want to continue to bother me and make up assumptions about me that are not true anymore. The old me has passed away. The new me is here. The new me can't be bullied. The new me is an animalistic, you know, I'm balls to the fucking wall. You know what I'm saying? I'm a real father. I make sure my kids have food. I make sure my kids have clothes. I see my kids on a regular basis. I don't smoke methamphetamine. And I'd love to see the next person to talk that dumb shit. Why don't you bring that meth pipe and put it in your mouth and act like you're smoking so I could push that bitch right down your throat and let that glass explode inside your lungs. So stop calling me a meth head for real.
Who's calling you a meth head?
Oh, dude, it's all over. I do meth. I smoke crack. I do this. I do that. These people don't know me, man. Like, nah, I'm stating my case. I'm stating my fact.
Have you tried it one through?
I don't have HIV. That's another thing. I do not have HIV. That is a horrible thing to even say about a person, because that is a real disease that people die from.
Many people die from AIDS. HIV is just a...
Who you calling? Who's fake? Who's fake?
Shish kebab Hazelwood. But is that... That's why Boss Man is, because I thought Boss Man came up with the name. And Boss Man said he only told once, and he said it was a Shish kebab Hazelwood account.
Oh, another account.
Like, hey now, as if I was calling him out. I thought he was accusing me. Like, wait a minute, you told me this story. You told me the only time you ever trolled was with Shish Kebab Hazelwood. Still fake bangs.
But you know what? It is what it is. You know, people are going to say what they want.
It's people that would have no idea who Mama Payday is.
No, exactly. But you know, there are a few that I have spoken to that seem to just want to fight me. Like, and it's like, it's annoying. It really is. And you know, what did it was when my two kin, we'll put it that way, my kin was put out on the web is what did it. When some dummy troll that's probably an Upchurch follower trying to be cool.
Wait a minute. I don't know.
Really doesn't know up church. That really doesn't know up church, on the other hand.
I'm not gonna throw up into this.
But it's being a troll and creating 75 names in my kin's name. So, and my kin is very young, and she's a minor. That's what did it. That's what made me really, truly pick the phone up and call it in. Because nobody will be doing that. That will not be happening. Wait a minute. Boss man will put up 10,000 purse. Winner takes all. Rocko fights Granny. Oh, dude. Oh man, give me about like 3 or 4 months in the real working out, like hitting real weights, doing at least a minimum of, because I got lucky, and I don't have to even pay for my situation, and I got really lucky. So that's thanks to the God of my understanding. I always say it, the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. And at the end of the day, God will always win in my eyes, the God of my understanding. And that's why I said in one of my posts, behold, a pale horse. I'm explaining to you that I'm calculating every little bit and piece of what's going on here and how the Great Awakening is really, truly happening. Ryan Garcia pulls up on what? A horse. Why did he pull up on a horse? Why is there a Diddy tape out there with Devin Haney? I'm going to express it all, man. That's what real telling the truth is about. Not saying I'm a chosen one, because I'm not chosen.
Prior to Diddy being busted, if anybody had an opportunity to take a picture with him, they would. See, this is where I think people are two-faced as fuck. Where they're like, oh, I'm going to drop this artist because of this. Y'all listen to Michael Jackson forever. You knew what the fuck he was doing. It was all over the fucking news.
Oh, yeah.
R. Kelly was talking about that shit he did with fucking Aaliyah. He was talking about a 15-year-old girl.
Right, exactly. But the point is.
So if I see an old ass picture of some people hanging out, I don't automatically assume bad things.
But the thing is Hollywood. Okay, that's what I call it. I don't call it Hollywood. You don't get my glory. You don't get my glory at all. Because of the horrible things that is going on to underage. Yeah. I can't go with that. I can't go with that.
I get you.
I don't think I could ever get involved in anything in Hollywood, honestly. I don't think I trust it, man. I really don't. Serious.
I feel bad for every kid that loves the movie Space Jam.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
I don't know how many, like, if you think about Hollywood movies and how much, like, we were talking about the Nickelodeon stuff that was down, and it was shaped, but because I'm just thinking of it like outsider's perspective, not the people's experiences in there, because I can't speak on any of their experiences. All I can speak on outsider's perspective is they kind of orchestrated something that I didn't realize was happening, because I had a few favorite shows that I watched. All of a sudden, I realized there's feet all over fucking.
Oh yeah. Damn, right? Damn.
Right. And they're using it as comedy, and I wonder if they changed my perception of what comedy is. If you do something with a laugh track to young people over and over again, tell them it's like a joke, and then you hear a laugh track, like eventually that's fucking brainwashing. It's fucking weird. I don't even know if feet are funny. Like they used to do shit with feet all the time, and I don't remember if I thought it was awkward or if I thought what. I don't have like a feet phobia or anything nowadays, but I bet they fuck some people up with that. Outsider perspective.
surprised she went to sleep. Anyways, yeah, I got a girl over, so but she can wait on me, so that's how that goes. But anyways, yeah. Yeah, I'm a little bit more privy to the game now, my friends. I'm a little bit more privy to the game now. I'm not gonna choke. Anyways. Oh man. Rent free. Space in head. Space rent free in the head. Oh man. There you go.
I used to say that shit to Granny all the time. And he used to
okay, so is Gonzo really serious about what he said?
Bossman said that.
Okay.
Bossman got the money to back it, but I bet Granny won't show up. I don't know. I bet
Dude,
you guys get their Granny,
I'm gonna pick you up, Rocko. Yo, dude, I'm gonna
pick you up, brother. I'm gonna put you on my shoulder.
I'm gonna make sure, you know what I mean, man? Like, dude, once I get one hit, if you're open in the body area, that's what my mind learning and seeing and watching. Like so how Ryan, he'll
what are the stipulations
right? And then he'll come in and he'll throw a mean hit and get him.
What are the
stipulations? Then it's like a boom, boom, boom.
What kind of fight are we talking about, boss man?
I assume it has to be boxing because I don't want to. By that time, dude, at 2 years. Well,
it would be boxing and there's no disqualification. In other words, if Granny doesn't show up, that's not a victory.
Oh, okay. You got to show up for Rocko to win. Fair enough.
Yeah, and there has to be a fight.
But it can be boxing?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Say no more. So I will keep you posted. I definitely got to train more. I got to start pumping some amino acids. I got to start, taking some protein powder and start getting my testosterone up.
And I already let Granny know. I sent the message to Granny.
Yeah, but it's serious. I'm not kidding. I'm not coming there looking all fucking raggedy. One thing Granny's going to see is I'm going to be packing on weight. And Jacob will tell you, when he first saw me, I didn't have nothing that now I'm starting to, form.
Like, you're definitely in better shape than you were 7 months ago.
Yeah, because
I've seen a bunch of different videos with you, like that I have. Like they go 2 years back, they go 7 months back. Like I got a bunch of videos with you, and you look different every time. There's been some times that you were probably close to 180. Like you look like you were bigger, and then you got smaller sometimes. Now you're looking a little healthier. You look a little more.
Yeah. Well, I do a lot of cardio, bro. You don't look as
pale as usual.
I try to push at least a 6 mile run, and then I do a slow jog. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a smoker, so I want to build my lung capacity. You understand? Where I get the heart rate going good enough. You know what I mean? Like, and then I'll do sprints up, and you know what I mean? But this is like 5:30 in the morning, bro. Like, that's I have a schedule. It's Monday through Friday, and I do a lot of cardio. I do sit-ups. I do push-ups. I'm gonna start hitting a pull-up bar.
How many push-ups are you doing a day?
Well, I do them in 25 clips. So sometimes in one session, which I'll do like a 2-hour session of weights, separate things, you know what I mean? Different things, different movements where I'll take the weight.
100 push-ups a day.
I don't know, more than 100.
No, I said start doing 100 push-ups a day. Just make that.
Well, that's what it's about. I do 25 in a clip.
Yeah.
About 2 to 3 times, and I work out at least I do a cardio, like a jog, at least 4 times a day.
That'll get your shoulders to spread how they're supposed to, and that'll extend your reach.
Yeah,
You know what you actually need.
Okay, so what do you think?
Over,
what do you think? Okay, so what do you think my with one of our opponents with Granny? Okay,
how tall are you?
I want to say about 5'5".
At 5.
Because I gotta know that too, because I don't want to go above a weight he's not, and then end up seriously damaging him. Serious, like you know what I mean? Ain't nobody, you know.
You gotta be taller than 5'5".
Man, I might be about 5'6". I
Stand up
don't
against
know.
that door behind you. What do you think, Jacob? That's got to be more than 5'5", 5'6".
That's what shoes on.
Yeah, I would guess closer to 5'8", 5'9". But yeah. I don't know.
But see, I don't want to pump to a weight.
Hold on a second.
I'm telling you, that'll be a really good one. I bet people buy it on pay-per-view because Granny can put on a show. Granny can put on a show. The bout between me and Granny, that's gonna be real fun. I can't wait for that. We
can go 3 5-minute rounds or 5 3-minute rounds.
It's up to you.
6 rounds. 6 to 8 rounds.
That's exactly what I was going to say, Jacob. I want longer, you know what I mean? Because, number one, it's about my cardio, and little me thinks it's 15 with me and him. But, I mean, considering age, it's like, and the weight is what I'm thinking. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'm afraid to gain in the 200 area unless I cut it into solid muscle.
I would just try to gain. I don't know. I wouldn't try. Don't set a number. Just start eating it because you're only gonna be able to get so big.
Dude, egg a day with a potato.
That's why I said not one egg. Have like 3 eggs, 4 eggs.
Well, I just getting myself started. That's all. Because I never really ate like that. I just started eating a breakfast. Serious.
If you're aiming for gains, dark leafy greens.
A lot of beans. I eat red beans.
Dairy products.
Milk.
Yeah.
Everything.
I
eat brats. I got a bunch of packages of brats like you.
There's certain foods that help more than anything. Oh yeah, I'll eat a whole package of brats.
I did the other day. I did.
It's huge fucking brats in like one sitting. I eat a lot of food, like a shit ton of food.
Well, yeah, it is easier to reach with your shirt off. That he does have a point there. It is. Yeah. I just hope the grannies, because Granny will play into this because he can make up lies about me. You know what I mean? Like
I give Granny an extra $1,000 if he can keep his shirt on the whole time leading up to the fight.
What?
I was saying I'll give Granny an extra $1,000 if he can keep his shirt on the whole time leading up to the fight. I don't think he can do it.
No, he's got to start working out, and I got to start seeing videos of what he knows. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I want to know his footwork.
Oh no!
It's like I'm sure he's going to want to know what I'm doing.
You can't be watching in on his camp. No, that's not how it works. You guys got to fight. You do your own thing. He does his own thing. You meet in the ring.
You can try to get a hold of the You can try to get a hold of the film of his fight against the gay guitar player.
Oh yeah, I can show you where that is. I'll show you his last boxing bout that he did. I got footage of that.
But I mean, though. Oh wait. Well, my calves are pretty good. They're decent, but I could definitely do some more work on them, and that's when I start deadlifting too. I want to deadlift.
Stairs. Do a lot of stairs.
Yes, stairs and walk, getting up, getting down, getting up.
Go to the edge of the stairs and put your feet at the edge and raise your heels.
Yeah. Kind of
like that.
like that, but stay up, and keep working it. And I just don't want rolly to happen, where I get bicycle legs. So that's what they said. He got knocked out by Pitbull Cruz. Oh my goodness! I mean, he put the beats to that boy.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get some healthy fats in you. Lots of eggs. Lots and lots of eggs.
Oh yeah, no, I plan on doing that, man.
That's how you protect your brain more.
I'm actually working on getting another, part-time job, so
nice.
I can, afford other things as well.
Like a little side cash. There you go.
Yeah, man. Yeah, absolutely. And what I'm doing with the YouTube thing is eventually I'm going to add like a Cash App or something. And yeah, for sure. But okay, so if me and Granny are going to fight, do you think we should do a bout too? Like, I mean, a literal like face off, because it's like, I don't know. I don't know. Does he want to test that? Because I'm close to it, Mikey. I'm very close to it. I'll get there. Trust me.
I mean, you guys can do a face-off. No reason not to. Help promote the fight.
Dude, man. How are your face-offs at your gym?
We don't do face-offs at our gym.
Oh, you don't?
We don't have any fights in our gym. We go to bigger arenas to have fights. We just train in our gym.
That's cool. Because some places they do.
I mean, we got a regulation cage. We could, but it wouldn't.
No, I don't want. Oh yeah, that would be.
I mean, I wouldn't mind setting up like a special fight. Like I think that would be fun. But I'm saying I would regularly host fights all the time.
So, boss man, are you gonna watch that?
No, boss man will be there.
Well, that's good. That's cool. That's cool.
Anytime I can see Granny get his ass whipped, I'll be there.
Hey, I'm telling you now, man, I already warned him. I said to him, he says, he's going to go for my legs. And then I'm like thinking, okay, so if he's going to go for my legs, then I'm going to move. And I'm going to move around a lot on my feet. And he thinks he's going to get me, but I'm going to back up. I'm going to play with him a little bit. Like, I'm going to try to tie. First thing it's first is I'm learning. I notice people tire people down, and then they go in for the most heaviest shots, because you don't want to wear. I notice a lot of people, if you go in and you just start swinging like crazy, the other dude might just be backing up, blocking, and you know what I mean? And next thing you know, you wear yourself down so much.
It wastes a lot more energy when you miss than you do when you make contact.
And that happens a lot, though, in a fight. People will just run in and start swinging hands. And that I think that you need to, set your, after you see what the person is capable of doing, so okay, I need to use this tactic. You know what I mean? like what could I use? Like as I learn, like I'm gonna ask my trainer different questions. I'm gonna say, you know what I mean? Like what is a certain hit? Where's a good, really good?
You're not looking for the first thing you're gonna probably go over with your trainer is 1 through 6, and it's the first 6 numbers you're gonna learn in basic striking.
Striking, yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what?
He said he'll hold the pads and everything.
Hey, do you know what 1 through 6? Do you know what 1 through 6 is?
I honestly don't.
Right now.
I honestly don't.
It takes 5 seconds to teach somebody. You left or right-handed?
I'd say right hand more.
You're right-handed. All right.
Yeah.
So your left hand is your 1. That's your jab hand. That's the one you're using to check distance and also to jab with. So that means your right hand is your power hand. That's your 2. That's your cross. That's where you're bringing the power. Okay.
So like I can throw my glove to his glove and come in.
Yeah. So then if you're doing hooks, that's 3. All your odd numbers are going to be on your left side. That's 3. And then uppercut is 5. And then 4 is hook on the other side. 6 is hook on the other side. I mean, uppercut on the other side. That's 1 through 6.
That's nice.
Yeah. So all your odd numbers are on your right side because once you get good at it, they'll start calling out combinations, and they'll want you to hit a combination on the back. Then you just go, okay, I know the numbers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Johnny Wishbone has a request. He wants to hear the Rocko song.
That's your rap.
It doesn't matter who it is. He wants to hear the songs.
You want to hear him again? All right.
Yeah. Rocko wants to hear him too.
They're pretty good.
And we got a name for Rocko now. Rocko, Rocky Fowler.
No. It's the Warrior of Christ, buddy. I got sweats and everything that's going to be made for
about. We can say the Warrior of Christ, Rocko, Rocky Fowler.
I don't want to be called my dad's name. It's just not.
How about Rocky Road?
No.
Rocky Roads.
No. I'll stick with Warrior.
Play on Dusty Roads. I like that.
Yeah.
Play on Dusty Roads would be pretty good. I'll give you Johnny Wishbone, I'm gonna give you the shortened version. This is the what's it called? The short clip. I think it's like 48 seconds or something like that. And it's got different clips attached to it. And I think everything's in a different order.
Dude, I haven't even hit a gym yet, Gonzo. I haven't even, because I've been, bombarded out for lies. So, yeah, I realize that I'm just playing around with my hands with the loose.
All right, here we go.
It's not loaded very well.
He travels through time in the blink of an eye, breaking the training. It's time to save our children. We must join Rocko and save our children. Ryan Garcia, the clone fighter, joins Rocko on his quest, training unending, despite what Charles beset. And with cracking and pizza deliveries, Rocko sends them back without ever paying the lawsuits.
So who made this song?
I don't know.
So the company that the AI company that made it was Suno. And like I said, a friend of mine gave it to me. That's the AI company that made it. And then Rocko gave me some pics to put up with it. And then I also had AI generate pictures on top of it.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good, Rocko.
It was a compilation of a lot of people's work, actually.
I mean, it definitely hit home. It definitely did, because
you could go to the ring with that song playing in the background. It could be your entrance music.
I really think that is a good song, and I like the other one, but the other one is just not meant for the ring. Okay, it's not, because it's a little bit different. But I mean, yeah, it is the truth. Everything they say. I told them, asked them people to go away, and that is what's up. That is what's up. That they actually said that stuff, but not in a real negative way. You know what I mean? Like a way like, I'm not playing around. I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to give in. I'm not going to fold. I'm not going to. No, it's destiny.
Direct. Yeah, we gotta get Granny on here.
Yeah, so I can start. Where is he?
I don't know. Probably sleeping. Passed out. He can read your chat.
Huh?
Jarek told me to ask if
Yeah, Jarek, I seen you in other chats, man, popping your lip about me, bro. So don't even.
Jarek is very similar to me in the sense that he doesn't. He goes around and enjoys everybody's content.
I've seen him in other chats.
My encounter with Artemis.
Where, where, man. I don't have to answer any questions. And it's funny when, you remember the day when Bambi had me on and it basically humiliated me? Now, yeah, well, that don't matter. But that don't mean you go and you start bashing on somebody, man. You bashed on me a couple of times. That's all I'm saying, man. I'm not going to be bullied no more by nobody. It's not going to work that way. You've been bullied long enough, you start to recognize, you know what, now it's your turn to speak out. Oh, I'll make you laugh when I say pop off. What's so funny about me saying pop off? I'll break your jaw, motherfucker. What are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? I can add you to the roster.
Excuse me.
You don't know me and I don't know you, man. So watch
people
what you
only
say.
know you as much as you give them to know you. What up, Jeffrey?
Not really anymore, man. Not like they used to, because I don't do the things I used to do, which I'm still told that I do, which I don't really give a fuck. I know. I don't.
Gondor, you always make me laugh.
I don't have that attitude. I don't give a flying fuck what anybody thinks about me. At the end of the night, take a look at your fucking self in the mirror and figure your goddamn self out. Oh, he's not a Christian because he said goddamn. Well, you know what? I'm a sinner. There you go. I know my shit, okay? So don't ever come to me and tell me I don't know who the Lord or the King of Kings is.
Saying goddamn isn't actually taking the Lord's name in vain.
Well, there will be people that will say that, though. Yeah,
those are people that also aren't real Christians because they're judging other Christians, which is also in the Bible. It shouldn't do that either.
Well, I mean, not totally. There's a difference. I mean, yeah, we're told not to judge, but that doesn't mean not to hold people accountable or call them out.
Yeah, but not to bully them, though.
It does.
No, I'm not talking about
out without a recourse to the action. You know what I mean? Like in modern call out culture like that we have today, what is the purpose besides humiliation? And if humiliation doesn't fix something, like there's actually no purpose to it.
No. I mean, there's a way of doing it. You're supposed to go one on one, but if your brother
Yeah,
does
one on
something
one would
to
be
offend
more.
you,
That's a different thing. You're
that's what
talking
I'm
about
talking
a
about.
different time. You're talking about a
No, I'm
whole
talking
different
about
time when people would actually sit down and talk out a problem.
that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Taking the Lord's name in vain isn't like people nowadays throw that on the bus. Just like I used the other example. I don't think they're the same nowadays as they are. Calling somebody out is by definition the way it is nowadays. I would say is not what Christians are supposed to do. You're not supposed to just humiliate somebody because of because if they're doing something wrong, or like it shouldn't affect you in that way.
Well, you're supposed to go to that person one on one. If that doesn't work, you take a brother with you. And then if that doesn't work, you take it to the church. That's how it's supposed to be.
A brother? Does it have to be a brother?
Yeah.
Can it be a sip from another mister?
So, well, if it's a female, they would take a female. But
Okay, fair enough.
yeah, Matthew 18.
I think Boss Man is downwind from all the good smoke in Northern California. It's very possible. Well, so what's good in the hood, Boss Man? Talk to me. When are we gonna get Granny on here and get him to come talk some shit?
I sent him a message.
Passed
I'll have
out,
to see if
drinking
he,
too much Bush Light.
maybe.
Granny is 37 Bush Lights in. You won't see him till tomorrow morning, says Johnny Wishbone. Possible. Possible. Or if he does come on, he won't remember it. That's also possible. I've shown him clips of shows that he never knew he was on. He seemed so coherent at the time. I was telling him about one with Lemmy that I wanted to make a short of the other day. It was me and Granny, and we stayed on super late. And I think Lemmy was with me in the other room. And
This is Mike Moody. He needs to chill.
Moody.
Mike Moody. This is you, man. Mike Moody, enough. How many damn times are you gonna heart my stuff, bro? God. It's like bing, 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 bing.
Never mind.
Just for that. But what? That's right. Get it right. KCMO, baby. But I'm also a New York native, so.
But yeah, we're staying up real late doing a stream, me and Granny. And we were making a bet to see who's old lady would come in and yell at us first. Or, well, girlfriend. He said old lady. Those are his words, not mine. I said it now. Just repeat it. But we were trying to see who would get yelled at first, and we were going into the morning, and then we had this guy on. His name's Mike, and he was just kind of drunk. I think he lives in the Philippines or something, and let me like kicked in the door and started talking about stolen valor and that hurt. One of her family members was in the military. Like the guy was legitly in the military. He wasn't like stolen valor or anything, but Lemmy came in hot as fuck. Like she was so mad, and I wanted to turn that into a clip. And I didn't know if Granny remembered it. Granny didn't remember any of it, so made it a little harder to do. I couldn't really ask his okay. I was like, well, I think what he said was if it was on live, you're allowed to do it, but it was in private. You should get permission. And I said, yeah, that's why I asked. I would never do a private video on somebody and put it online. That's just
She
weird.
was upset over someone doing stolen valor.
I don't think the guy was actually doing stolen valor. I think she misheard it. And she had family members that were in the military, so she got upset. But no, he's not. So he has all of his like army. He's there. He's living off of his army stuff. Like he's not stolen valor. He's living off of his army retirement, whatever pension, whatever you call it.
Mm.
He doesn't work. He just streams and collects money in the Philippines.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he served in the army. I don't know if it was the army or what he served in, but he was in intelligence. Yeah, he actually had a high up position. But I thought it would be cool to pick his brain one time, but I've never caught him when he wasn't pretty deep into the dream. Like he's hard to have a decent conversation with. But it would be fun to pick his brain about some of his old military stuff because he was involved in intelligence, and I want to know like what parts of it, but he never really got into it. Like, I don't want to talk about it. I'm like, all right, fair enough. Most people don't like to.
So I guess Gonzo.
What happened?
With Granny coming on. Damn.
Is Granny gonna get him?
I thought he was gonna show up on the show.
Oh no, that was the joke that Johnny Wishbone made. He said Granny's probably 37 bush lights in. You probably won't see him until the morning.
No, Granny saw my
Oh, here we go.
Message.
Oh God.
He's leaning off the corn soup. You better watch out. Leaning off the old corn cob.
Oh man. oh gosh. Y'all are crazy. I'm telling you though, man, that's really not a bad deal at all.
10 grand for your first fight ever?
Yeah, like good insurance, you know. That's for sure. But even then, insurance is just, it sucks.
Well, yeah, you're never going to be fully covered.
No, I know, and that's what I'm saying.
It's mostly like liability shit.
Okay, so who are you going for on the fight next Saturday?
I don't know anything about him. I would put my money on the guy that's the favorite, which is probably Haney.
No, dude, you don't understand.
I don't understand. I don't know any of the fighters.
Garcia, dude.
I don't know any of the fighters.
He's barely lost any of his fights.
Yeah, but Haney's still the champion, and he's won a lot of his fights.
But he also busted Haney's eardrum too, because somebody went up to his father. Yeah, he busted his eardrum.
Who did?
He hurt him bad, dude. When he hits, man, he hits 50 miles an hour. And the kid's like 25. I mean, and now he's at a weight that he is comfortable with. He's not walking out there like he was before with, a separated rib. And, you know what I mean? He fought Tank Davis already fucked up. And a lot of people are like, oh, that's an excuse. And you know the deal. But it really wasn't an excuse.
Yeah, almost every fighter fights with injuries, especially in the UFC. I don't know about boxing. I don't know how spread out.
I mean, if you're sitting there and you can't breathe, yeah, you're going to put one, you know what I mean? Like, no matter what, that just goes to, but he did say it hit him after a month when he lost. He was like, it took a little while to catch up. And then he started feeling the loss. You know what I mean? But at first, it didn't bother him. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I think he got some pretty decent shots in on Tank. And Tank said it. He said, dude has a hard hit. He warned Devin. He warned him. He said, he's not like you when you guys were kids. He probably trains, I'd say maybe a minimum of 12 hours a day.
Granny's in the chat.
Oh, no, my God. Oh, here we go.
Apparently, there's a $10,000 offer on the table, Granny.
Oh, no. Oh, my God. Here we go. Granny, I knew you were going to show up. What's going on?
Sure, rep said he was 37 beers in. I'm assuming pretty close.
For what? You still want it or not? That's it. You still want it or not? Yo, I don't forget things, man. You know?
The difference is, Granny, now there's $10,000 on the table for the winner. Hop in, Granny. We got to talk cash.
I'm not going to say, well, I mean, who knows? When he gets on here, that it might change. But I ain't flexing. My shirt is not coming off right now. I'm actually a little sore from the jog. I did quite a few sprints yesterday, and then I did too many weights, I think, yesterday. And so I'm going to rest on that and probably cook some brats. I don't know, man. As much vegetables as I can, some beans.
Granny says that, I think he's talking to me. He says, do you wanted to fight me? Well, I did, but Granny backed out. He's canceled the fight.
Man,
oh my God.
Wow.
Running away. We're supposed to fight in November, and he canceled it.
Didn't you see him run away in the guitar guy fight? I mean, I saw him. He wasn't trying to engage by any means.
I don't know.
Granny fears Rocko.
You know, I don't know why.
Get out of here.
Look, it's like this, right? Even Tyson said it. He fears Jake Paul, right? He said, but when he gets in the ring, it's a different story.
Yes, you did, Granny. You said that you canceled the fight. You said you weren't going to fight.
You can't do that, man. You can't be doing that, man. That's like you know what I mean? That's like you're putting the even keel off the table, man. I'm telling you, you're putting money off the table 10 grand at this day and age. Hey man, let me tell you something. People want that. You know what I mean? Like that. I mean, come on. And it's only
right now.
It's only 6.
And you don't even have to declare it for taxes. 10 grand, you can get tax free.
Hey, don't say
Well,
that.
yeah, I mean, that makes total sense. It does.
Don't say that,
Depending on,
you better figure your shit out.
then you could look at it like this. If Jacob was to do the pay-per-view stuff himself, we could sell tickets so people could watch it on the internet. But he's got a bout with me. He's got to art. You know, it's just you just gotta poke at one another. You gotta make that fight worth wanting to watch.
Yeah, Granny can't sell a fight. He's got no
But
mouth.
just, you know, the one thing I don't like is when parents or kids or, you know, shit like that. I hear that kind of upsets me because like not they have nothing to do with it. You know what I mean? Like, so like that's one of my main things that really tick me off, and that's not a good place.
I thought it was 10 grand, Johnny Wishbone, but you might be right. Maybe they raised it to 15. I guess Granny's not coming in. He's chicken. He's afraid.
Chicken shit. Not trying to do it. Yes.
He's saving his voice.
Maybe he'll talk shit when Rocco's not here one of these times.
He's saving his voice for the cornhole show.
Yo, I'm telling you, man. You already said you wanted to fight me, so come fight night, you